Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me for my first video in approximately 6.5 years. I'm not sure when I'll upload again since I will be studying abroad in Japan for 4 months, but I do want to start using this channel again. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and keep an eye out for any future videos. Thank you. Hi everybody, this is Eric with Level Up Computers and Technology. I know it's been a good while since I've last uploaded a video, but I'm back for now. This video isn't going to be my standard format going forward, since this was originally meant to be a live stream on one of my Instagram accounts. So what you'll be seeing is pretty much uncut footage of my Compaq Portable III restoration, alongside a brief follow-up. I will be doing a second follow-up in a separate video where I talk more about the system itself, sort of the history behind it, and what you can do with it in 2026. Spoiler alert, it's not much. I'm just waiting on some tools that'll let me transfer content to the hard drive, so I'm not relying on stacks of floppy disks before I make that video. Before I switch over to footage of the restoration, I want to give a huge shout out to the System Source Computer Museum. Located inside of System Source's offices in Hunt Valley, Maryland, the museum is home to over 5,000 exhibits, with a good portion of them being fully operational. The museum hosts a variety of events, including swap meets and repair workshops, the latter of which being where I restored this Compaq Portable III. I want to extend a special thank you to Ryan Burke, who is the assistant director of the museum. He helped me out with the soldering that was involved in this restoration, as well as Alex Jacocks of the Vintage Computer Federation forums, who helped me diagnose some of the issues that arose later on in the restoration. Sorry if I botched your name, Alex. With that said, I am going to now switch over to pretty much the uncut footage. Good morning, everybody. This is Eric with Level Up Computers and Technology, and I'm here at the System Source Computer Museum, where I will be restoring a Compaq Portable III from 1987. So right off the bat, you can see that the keyboard cable is disintegrating, but the hard drive has also failed, and so is the clock battery. The problem with the clock batteries on these older machines is that they store all the boot settings, and all of the boot settings have to be configured not in a built-in BIOS menu, but a setup floppy. Fortunately, Ryan from the System Source Computer Museum has already provided me with a setup floppy. We do know that this machine powers on, that the display works, and that the keyboard works. With that said, the keyboard cable does need to be replaced because it is disintegrating right in front of us. So that is what we will be doing today.
Actually, what I'm going to do.
Alright, so
I tested the dragon.
Alright, so I'm in position now to start working on this. And the first thing we're going to have to do is basically disassemble most, if not all, of the machine. So, start by figuring out which of these Torx bits is the correct one to use. Okay, that was actually really easy. And start by removing the rear panel. Should be 5 or 6 screws. One goes in the center, the short screw. Another long. And then, let's see. There's a washer. Alright, and that is the 6 rear screws for the rear panel, and we can just pull the back case off. Fortunately, the plastics are in decent shape. A little yellowed, but nothing's gone brittle yet, which is something I can really appreciate. Trying to think where I go from here. This hard drive is going to be the first thing I want to swap out. And then, yeah, because I got to pull the motherboard out anyways for the battery. So I'm going to start with disconnecting all these connectors here. So we'll start with the big beefy one. It's pretty much system power. We'll pull out the IDE connectors and the floppy connectors. Because we're going to have to pull the motherboard out anyways, because we are putting a new clock battery in. We actually ripped the old one out because we didn't want it blowing up the board. I did have another Compaq Portable III, but that one had a faulty power supply. At least that's what we believe it was. Okay, and this ID cable, or this cable down here, is going to be a pain in the butt. I am by no means a professional at restoring vintage computers, and I probably am not pulling this out with the right tool. I should probably be using a spudger. So let me switch this out here. This is pretty much the raw, uncensored, uncut of this, the uncut restoration, which hopefully will prove both entertaining and educational when this machine hopefully works. Knock on wood. What's special about this Portable 3 is that I actually have the 3.5-inch floppy drive in here instead of the 5.25-inch drive. So that'll make this a lot easier. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really convenient. That I can just pull that out. It looks like... Oh my gosh, did this machine actually use a hard drive rail? Did they actually make this easy to service? Color me surprised. With that said, we are still going to have to remove the motherboard. So, I'm pretty much just going to keep at it, making sure I know which screws go where. Unfortunately, my dry erase marker that I'd use to ID these parts is non-functioning. It is dried out. Okay, so I gotta switch to a smaller Torx bit. It's either TR10. Yep, it is TR10. Okay, so that's the upper shield. That's upper center. This is left side of the shield. Left. Lower right. This one holds multiple plates in place, including looks like the ISA expansion, or the ISA riser. So we'll just put that over here for now. And I'm going to mark that down there in the parts tray. There's this middle that I'm going to have to bust the tweezers out to get out. So let me... Okay, so now we just got to remove these two connectors at the bottom, or these two screws at the bottom. So let me switch those out. These are actually the larger Torx. And that should be it. Yep, just slide that up and over. And then these two, flag these two for the bottom piece. And there's another piece of RF shielding because every computer from this era had ridiculous amounts of RF shielding. I'm actually just sort of looking around to see what's all on this side. There's the RAM, there's the IDE and floppy power. So we're gonna pull both of these. There we go, there's one. Make sure the connectors are still in place. Some days it feels like you need a wrench to pull these cables out, but no, this one's behaving. Okay. At this point, pretty much everything on the motherboard is disconnected on this. Oh, there's the modem, it looks like, modem power. So let's pull that out, and that one actually has a release. So now we can focus on pulling the motherboard out because the motherboard is getting that new clock battery. So I'll put upper right. I wish I had a better way to angle this, but I did not bring a tripod with me, and the tripod on my DJI Osmo Mobile 8 only really works when it's at its lowest position and at certain angles. If I try to angle it for over the desk, it does try to fall over. So, alright, is that the whole motherboard now? Did it actually just come out just like that? No. Yep, there's still a connect. Yep, there is one connection here at the bottom. Now that I pull that out, this thing should just now there is. Hang on. There are two screws. I will probably get a lot of flack for leaning the motherboard the way I did because I just realized that, or leaning the computer the way I did because that could really screw up the screen. So pull these two off. Yep, there comes the motherboard. Pull out from over there. Okay, and there's one connector at the bottom, which I think is for video. Yeah, there are two connectors at the bottom, both of which I think are for video. Again, what you are watching is, and what I will be uploading, is completely unedited. So please, feel free to mock me in the comments below, because I can assure you there are 20 people at a bare minimum who could have done this better than me. I probably should have pulled that connector out before pulling the motherboard out. So I'm actually gonna flip the screen back down. It's got a really neat rail system that it rides on. There we go. Let's see. I will disconnect this cable from the video. At least that's what I'm assuming this connector is for. It's for the very special gas plasma display. Okay, so the motherboard is out. I will be sitting that over here for now, but I will be, while I pull the machine back up. Oh yay, more keyboard falling apart. While we're at it, I am going to pull out the Hayes modem, and it actually looks like it is a brand name Hayes modem. And not a Hayes compatible.
Nice. The SD30 is working now. I'm putting the hard drive back in. Was it a speaker? Yeah, I don't know what was going on with it before, but it's working now.
Will it come out all the way, or is there a release that I have to?
Which I can probably do now while I have access to the SD card easy.
Oh, I have to pull the... It seems like I have to pull the cover for the modem off first. I probably should have done that. So... Ow. Well, I just cut my finger open.
Do you need a Band-Aid?
Yes, I will. Thank you. Thank you very much.
There's always been Band-Aids in the
Yeah, I don't even know what I cut myself on, but there's so much sharp metal in here that I'm basically raw dogging the whole like recording and everything. So like,
Yeah, put some Neosporin on it.
thank you. Probably a good idea.
Why I'm everybody's mom.
Thank you.
Because I don't have anybody. Why is that doing this? Because I'm everybody's mom.
I'm trying not to like flip out on here. I'm trying to do this like a really calm.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I'm just trying to figure out what I even cut myself on in the first place.
Castle Wolfenstein, Beyond Castle Wolfenstein, Space Test,
And my phone is going off.
Intellectual Decathlon.
And I am going on Do Not Disturb. There we go. Up. And the camera is going ballistic. No, I don't want you to track the ceiling. Please stop tracking the ceiling. Okay.
We ran battery. We got games and apps. We got everything.
There we go. And now, there we go. We got the modem card out. And it only cost me a little bit of blood.
It's not a project until you've cried over it, bled on it, and sweated on it.
One of my earliest restorations, yeah. One of my earliest restorations was an iPod 6th Gen Classic. And yes, I've just had multiple people here confirm how miserable they are to open. And if any of you watch Dank Pods, you are probably aware that it is a regular occurrence for him to cut himself while trying to open those things.
The only one
Somehow,
I've done without injuring myself is because the battery was so swollen. As soon as I started to pry it open, it just popped open.
I genuinely hope this is being caught on my little lapel mic because this is some great banter. I don't know how great it is as a ranged microphone, but like apparently I'm better than Dank Pods at opening those things because I've never injured myself on a 6th gen or 7th gen.
I don't play with iPods. Okay.
See, I don't play with Spotify or any streaming services. It is,
I don't either.
yeah.
I just bought an actual CD because I wanted Pure Moves free, and I actually ordered the CD.
So now I got to figure out how to get this hard drive out. I'm hoping it's just as simple as pulling on a...
I'm getting 5 flashes now. Oh, don't tell me that that static shock killed the SD card. I think the static shock might have killed the SD card.
Okay, I'm going to have to figure out how to get the hard drive out. Oh my god, this keyboard cable is disintegrating. Okay, I might have to remove the hard drive caddy in its entirety.
So what's your problem? Oh, maybe the cable was not seen correctly.
I gotta do that too. I have to file my annual report.
Okay, never mind. I think I just didn't see something correctly.
Hey, you know what?
I am genuinely curious as to how this drive gets removed. So, for the first time in the video, I am now going to be looking something up online. If I can figure out which of these were my carries for my laptop backpack. Pull out the trusty ThinkPad T14. And it is time to do some research. So I do have the motherboard out, which means we can do the first portion of the repair, which is the clock battery. And I should be on, yep, system source Wi-Fi. Compaq Portable III.
Yeah, it's fine.
And now I am watching somebody else's repair on a Compaq Portable III to figure out how I have to repair my Compaq Portable III.
Oh yeah, just gotta rebuild the desktop file for the games and apps, which is like almost a gigabyte of files. It takes so long.
So make some popcorn, go get a sandwich.
Yeah.
So I'm watching, they got the modem card
Wait
out.
for Alex. Do you know what time Alex is gonna be?
It's like the video card, I think.
Try to get that Go Tech up and running for my Amiga.
Oh, yeah. I can.
I'm gonna burn a ROM.
And I'll text him.
I mean, he's an hour and a half away, so it wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't get here for a bit.
Yeah. Move the trash
Put this
bag.
over here.
He's using the white man's bag to catch her.
Guess I just have to pull this one screw out. I'm really hoping it is just one screw. Right, that is hopefully the only one I have to pull out for the hard drive cage. Yep, oh my gosh, oh wow, okay, it was literally just one screw. And out comes the floppy disk drive, out comes the ancient IDE hard drive, and there go more crumbles from the keyboard. So I did have a fully assembled bracket. Now I only have a half assembled bracket. I'll be printing another one when I get home now that I know how easy it is to replace them. But I want this machine to be booting.
The problem is I don't know what to look for because Windows has a lot of my fucking app icons.
Sounds like a Windows moment.
Yeah, it's not good.
What does that even, like, how do you lose app icons?
It's what happens when you make all of your programmers use AI and vibe code.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I swear, if this hard drive is held in with only 2 screws on one... no, okay, it's 2 screws on both sides. Can you tell I have a lot of faith in this thing's ability to, like, hold stuff?
Alex is 11:30.
Okay.
Just squint at the screen, put your glasses on.
Okay. Out comes the hard drive cage. And what am I removing here? The drive
What are
sled.
you guys gonna be doing? This is the main. Is that gonna be the one where you have like a lot of gaming stuff?
Yes.
I want to make sure to get a wish list from the little dude.
Gotcha.
If I wasn't in Japan, and believe me, I will be looking for stuff for you. I will be looking for donations for the museum while I'm in Japan.
Cool.
I would absolutely be there helping out.
I don't know what he's. I don't know what's left that he doesn't own. I think he has pretty much every. I think he has an NES, so he has a great desire to own one.
I don't know, do you have a PC-8801 yet?
This is my nephew.
Oh, you're...
My nephew is 10, or he will be in about a month. This is the little. This so here. These are novelties for him. He wanted a Nintendo 64 for Christmas. And his
Hey, it's not a...
teacher,
That's...
that happened.
That is not a bad system.
No, he's very excited. It was kind of like that video that was viral.
Yeah. No, I tried to recreate it for shits and giggles a few years back.
And then since he has 2 systems in the TV with only one input, I dug out my old analog switch and sent it over to him.
I was gonna say, get him a video switcher. He's gonna need it now.
I have all that crap. He
I have-
has my copies of Mario World, Mario Kart, and Mario RPG right now. We're trying to get him to play Mario RPG, because at least he would.
Okay, slide this back into these rails.
I think he also picked up Mario Tennis. I think it has Mario in the name. He wants it.
Okay, I do not have XG Pro installed.
I mean, I can't think of the last time I played a genuinely bad Mario game.
No, I mean, he's got good taste. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, actually, wait. No, I played Hotel Mario's not even a bad game. Everyone thinks it's bad because it's got cutscenes like the ones in the Zelda CDI games. But Hotel Mario isn't a bad game. It's just a weird puzzle.
He hasn't really gotten into the long form RPGs yet, which I would really like him to. Because he's not a big reader, and I know at least the older long form RPGs involve reading.
Just wait till he wants to play a Final Fantasy game.
Oh, his auntie can't wait for that. Are you kidding me? I will be there with bells on. He's also gotten into cars of late too, so that's not a.
Like real cars or the movies?
The real cars. No, he's into real, which is cool because their neighbor does a lot of his 4 classics, including a Shelby.
Oh, nice.
No, Ron's Shelby is nice.
Oh my gosh.
It's a kid.
Okay, y'all have heard of Warrant?
I don't know if his is a kid.
Because like a real Shelby is like a 7-figure car.
Yeah. So, y'all have seen warranty stickers before, right? You know, break the seal and the warranty is quote-unquote void.
Yeah.
How about warranty resin glued into one of the screws, and I just had to break it out with
That's fairly common.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen that multiple times.
I've never seen that before.
I'm actually asking my sister now if his Shelby is a kid or real.
I have fixed so many modern
They
computers.
only make a few hundred of them, and they usually sell for like $1 mil plus.
But he's got like he's got He's always out, working
My,
hard.
My Equinox had to get a new catalytic converter over the summer, and a friend of my mom's, her husband is a mechanic, retired mechanic, so he drove all the way down to the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Virginia, to replace my catalytic converter, and he recently restored, at that time it was a a 64 F100
Okay.
pickup truck. He dropped a Corvette engine in there.
Nice.
And it like makes some like 4-digit horsepower. Then he's also restoring his wife's NA Miata. That's the one I want to see.
A friend of my dad's had an original 1964 T-top Corvette.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I grew up around. My dad has a 55 Chevy Cameo pickup that he completely restored. Like, I remember he went and I saw the pictures. He went down to South Carolina to get it. It was it was completely roached in an orchard. He towed it back up to Erie and restored it. When I was growing up, he had a 56 two-tone Bel Air hardtop. He sold that. He has a 72 Skylark convertible, and he has a 68 Mustang convertible. So, I grew up at car shows. He showed the truck and he showed the 56, and he won awards for the truck and the 56. I grew up at car shows. When my mom laughs when I do this, because she's like, you're your father. It's just old computers instead of old cars. And she's not wrong.
I love old cars.
I sometimes wonder if I had spent, more time with my dad in the barn than my mom. Oh no, Ron has a real Shelby.
That's crazy. That's big money. I had a '69 Camaro. I sold it. Wish I had it back.
You and me both, Dad.
I don't think he takes the Shelby out much.
I wouldn't be either if I had a car. It sounds stupid because, like, I'm the kind of person who, if I had the money for a Lamborghini, that'd be a daily driver for me. But, like, if it was a classic...
Yeah, no, it's...
Okay, I see. There's extra screw mounts.
I want the meter work, because you didn't turn it on, dumbass. Okay, well, this battery's good. It's still showing 3.
Alrighty, and by pulling both of these rubber sleds out, I should be able to slide.
And of course downloading this software is annoying.
I'm just supposed to mount it directly, but that seems odd.
Hey, there we go. It's weird. I thought I had this program already installed on my computer, but I guess not.
Oh, so I don't even need the original hard drive caddy. I just need to oh, well, that would have saved me a lot of pain and suffering if I knew that I did not need the
Stupid Nintendo screwdriver.
Does anybody have a miscellaneous bin of like screws and bolts and stuff?
Not with me.
No, my house.
That does not travel.
Boy. I will have to make a stop at Ace Hardware to get some. Until then,
Correct that.
what about duct tape or double-sided mounting tape?
I probably have some.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't have mounting tape. I just have electrical and glue.
Because that would definitely work. I mean, this is a compact flash.
I have hot glue.
I don't want to
Hot glue it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that yet because I'm going to print a new bracket.
Okay. You know, hot glue. I mean, you can.
Yeah, you can.
This stuff. So this stuff. You know, this stuff.
My favorite kind of stuff.
This is why my students are taking a quiz tomorrow. Why are we taking a quiz on Monday? Because I'm going away for the weekend, and therefore you have to suffer. Like, I'll be tired on Monday. I am terrible. Oh,
What's your experience with IDE cables? I have a question.
not much, but fire.
Blue line, the blue wire is pin 1, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That I can tell you. Yeah, usually the red or the blue or whatever wire is marked is usually pin 1.
Okay.
That is correct. Come on, not go wherever you. I need to check the voltage on this battery.
I mean, I figured I'd probably have to ask a question of that level sooner than later.
It's better to ask. That's why I come here to do this stuff. Because it's better to ask than to.
Thank you much.
Even when I measure twice and cut once, I screw stuff up because I measure the wrong thing twice. Ha ha ha.
My dad can tell you his family members, I don't think, or at least his uncle, I do not think was the measure twice, cut once kind of person.
My father was an industrial arts teacher.
Why is this 1.4 kilobytes per second?
It is the slowest hard drive. It is the slowest hard drive in existence.
Well, it's download.
Oh. Your laptop?
Yeah. This is a bottleneck from the server, not me.
Yeah. Where are you downloading from?
Some Chinese server, I guess. It's like I'm trying to download the programs for this burner.
Oh, okay. This one.
Alright, now I'm going to use some.
Yeah, this one's only showing 2 volts. Checking batteries on these.
Gotcha.
Final, because I checked Dragon Warrior yesterday. I brought that.
I have batteries.
Yeah, okay. That was my next, because I didn't realize they had to be soldered in.
Yeah.
I do have the motherboard out, so for the clock battery replacement and the.
Do you not have a soldering iron?
I didn't bring it with me.
Oh, okay. I can do this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even have the skills needed to pull something.
Okay.
I've tried it before. I just don't feel.
I can
do it in a second. I need to go run and grab something.
I have to solder a new clock battery onto the board.
Okay.
We ripped the old one out, so I just want to make sure
well,
the.
Shelby is worth about $0.5 mil.
Whew. Okay. First
He
piece.
has a friend that has the real 7-figure deal Cobra.
Ooh.
I don't think it's a Shelby Cobra, it's just a Shelby.
Still probably built better than any modern.
Oh, yeah.
There goes the dry caddy.
Yeah, no, their neighbor. He's like the kid's 3rd grandfather. And my nephew, I'm like, dude, if you're like super into cars, you need to go hang out with your neighbor because you will learn so much from him. Because I have a soldering iron. And you're welcome
It's just I'm not confident enough in my skills to pull this off. I've done it a few times on like machines I didn't mind like absolutely going dead, but I already have the parts.
No, I get it. It's
Yeah.
really impressive.
Oh, the super glue is definitely working on the double-sided mounting tape for the 3D printed side. Okay, set this back up. Please just stick into place. If this sticks into place, I might not even have to print a replacement. I mean, it's a bracket for a CF card. It's not like it's going to be a moving, it's not spinning rust anymore.
Not load bearing.
Oh, it's certainly load bearing, but it's not bearing that much of a load. And then the rest of these parts are definitely just, and the rest of these screws that are related for,
Like dial up all over again.
all these hard drive related screws are going in a bag. I'm not putting them back in. I can't put them back in. I don't need the little grounding strip anymore either, but.
For years to come.
So.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And then let's see. Now I have to get to the keyboard cable, which is continuing to disintegrate as I speak. So start by pulling the screen up. At least that's how I think I did it last time. Push all these over to this over here. Just pretty much the leftovers. We put the tweezers back.
Caution, do not store in extreme temperatures. Do not immerse in water. Do not clean with benzene, thinner, alcohol, or other such solvents. She says cleaning the cartridge with alcohol.
Well, how else were they supposed to sell you cartridge cleaning kits?
Oh, I know.
So the screen.
It's amusing.
Oh, look at this poor keyboard getting worse every second.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
Oh, you should see that. I mean, I'm going to need a trash can over here by the time I'm done.
Do you need? I got one. We get to
So I have to.
point in my scrubbing.
Now I have to pull the
What you do is-
screws for the screen out. I've gotta pull the front panel for the screen and pull the screen assembly out of here, or mostly out of here. One. Ooh.
Crawford's got the right. He's sitting down here by the heater. Yeah, I said Crawford's got the right idea. He's sitting right under the heat vent.
Got two. You know, I think this is still easier to repair than the average MacBook. Thank you. Three. Four. Now I gotta flip it around again. And the brightness knob is, yeah. Brightness, it's under my feet. There is the display cover. I don't even have room to put it over. Okay. And then one, two on one side, two on the other. And that should release the screen off of its mount. Let's see. Oh no, I still have to get to the hinge rollers. I'm telling you, these things are so robust. That out. Slide these. Slide the covers and the wheel. It's like a wheel spring assembly. And that pops up. Alright. I'm actually gonna slide this cover back on solely to protect the fragile gas plasma display. Because if that breaks, I am what we would call royally screwed. Now I got to, let's see, can I fish this cable out? Or is that like... Oh no, that's part like the video assembly, okay. Well, let me... Before I go any further, I'm going to sit that in there. I'm going to pull out my laptop and consult the guide. Okay, log in, log in. Unless I did half of this disassembly for nothing. Because it also looks like you can just... Good morning, Bob.
How is everyone here?
Doing all right. I'm actually
Not a big crowd today.
no, but I'm finally gonna get this restored, and I'm actually recording it. I got a bunch of friends who want to see how this one plays out.
Nice plasma display.
Oh, I love it. It's gorgeous.
Nope.
So that's not a Dolch. What is it? It's a BSI. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Have I met you before?
No, you haven't been. I'm
Bob.
his father.
Okay.
My name's Lance. How are you?
How are you?
Okay, that was actually easier than I thought, so I disassembled the screen for nothing.
Well, you're
So I remember carrying one of those things to Microsoft with OS2 on it to learn Microsoft SQL Server on OS2.
Huh. Oh yeah, because that was like IBM's answer to like early versions of Windows or something.
Well, OS2 is, started off as a partnership between Microsoft and IBM.
oh yeah. And it just kind of
It fell apart. It's actually not a terrible operating system.
That's what I've heard, and I'm hoping to pick up another ThinkPad here from Ryan today,
It ran,
because I want to get an OS2 machine.
it wasn't beautiful, but it was stable.
I remember seeing advertisements for it in the student, because we had a computer store in the student union in mid-90s when I was in high school. And I definitely remember seeing ads for OS2 work.
Honestly,
So it ran until about 15 years ago. It ran our voicemail system.
Oh, okay.
oh, that's crazy.
It just ran.
I mean, where I'm working now still uses an IBM AS400 for its back-end inventory system.
I mean, that's, yeah, I love every now and then you see on YouTube, it's like, we're still running something, we're still running stuff on an Apple II.
I saw a
There are
store.
Apple IIs that are,
I saw something on Facebook once. There's a store that's still using a Commodore 64 as their point-of-sale
I saw
machine.
that,
I
yeah.
saw that one.
I'm sorry, that's incredible.
About
That
6 people sent it back. Whenever something like that shows up on Facebook, like 6 people on my list are like, "Have you seen this?" I'm like, "Yeah." You and 5 other people said that.
Well, I'm going to Japan for a semester abroad, and my mom has just been getting all these reels about life in Japan now. And now I'm just getting reels, like I'm getting them every morning, like throughout work, my phone will go off. Now I'm actually gonna look for some stuff for Ryan to donate to the museum.
Nice. So when are you going?
I leave March 31st.
So a semester is different.
Yes, they
Yeah,
their
their,
spring
school
semester
years
starts.
run quite differently than ours.
Yeah, that's why I'm actually home right now. Sadly, I'll be missing the spring swap meet, but
You'll have plenty of adventure.
oh yeah, no, I've got
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, as if I were 20 years younger. But I am an old lady, and set in my ways.
So let's see.
Oh yeah, no. But according to my students, I'm ancient.
Is your first number a 4?
No. What you mean? Yeah, no. I'm 48.
Yes, your first number is a 4.
Yeah, I'm 48. Yes, but to my 18-year-old students,
Sorry. But,
that's
I-
gross. They're a cleaner copy of Pitfall. I'm buying some of your games.
So you're 48, you said?
Yes, 1977.
I was in college when you were born.
I got 15 years old.
I got 20 on her. I'm 57. You're what?
62.
62. So you're my sister's age.
Nah, sadly, sadly I would means I won't be able to bring like the computer club with me this go around. I know they've got some events planned, but I had to step down from all my clubs because it's a little hard to lead them when you're halfway around the globe.
So I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nodes on mesh diagnostics. So I set that up here yesterday. It's a little board that communicates over long-range wireless, so you don't need any infrastructure to talk to people.
Huh. I've been experimenting with Proxmox Home Lab. I'm no longer using Google Sites. I'm hosting my own website. I broke my Samba share last night.
Yeah, Samba is going to...
It's a bit of a buggy mess, only because
Microsoft is ending Samba.
No. So then what are we using for network storage? Because that's what I really want, is to have access to...
Meanwhile, I'm over here trying to get Init Hello. It's like, guys, we got our 501c3. I got the free Google Suite. Could we please just start using it?
Oh my gosh, so I do...
Could we please move our email to Google?
That's what I'm dealing with right now. I work with a kennel club that my mom's in.
A kennel club?
Yeah, my mom raises Irish setters. Yeah, and we're setting up IT and like actual IT infrastructure, like with Google Suite and stuff. That's about the only income I'm making when I'm actively at college, because I don't work when I'm up there. Now that I'm graduating next year, I got to start thinking about what I want to do.
So where are you in school?
Frostburg State. Yeah, remember I brought the club last year? Yeah.
And computer science major?
Business administration, but I have a whole bunch of IT certs, well, 2. I have the A+ IT fundamentals. Okay, so I think I've actually gotten everything that I need to out of the machine itself, because the keyboard cable's not even, I thought I had to disassemble the whole panel. Yeah.
No, you just have to pull it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surprise.
The solution was much simpler than I thought it was. Yeah. So we can pull that out. Alrighty. Yeah, I gotta clear out the board. Hang on. Clear out the mat. So that is gonna be the conclusion of part 1, which is the disassembly. I will move this around when we get to desoldering and resoldering the clock battery, working on the keyboard cable. So I'm gonna pause that here. So now, with the assistance of Ryan from the museum.
It's got these like pin sockets. I don't really know how to describe them, but
Okay, so apparently the battery was just like pin socketed, so no soldering needed on the battery. Okay, so now we are going to pull all the keys out of the keyboard. Just get myself comfortable. This is going to be fun. Ryan, you don't have an ultrasonic cleaner, do you?
we do, but it's not set up right now.
Ah.
It's got like degreaser in it because we were doing car stuff.
Ah, okay.
I think they might still be using it.
Did you say car stuff?
Yeah, I forget what they were doing. They're working on a Volvo or something. Oh, and of course this is too large for my nozzle. Do I have a larger nozzle? I do. Oh my god, I have this.
I just got one for my retainer, my mouth guard. It's like a game changer. So much better.
Oh god, this keyboard needs to be cleaned bad. Some spring stabilizers. What would you recommend cleaning the keys with?
I put keys in a glass jar with, yeah, I use Windex and I distill water and then I shake it and then I
Okay.
let it dry.
Because I've got an ultrasonic cleaner at home I could clean with.
Yeah, that
too.
would be even better.
Yeah. Oh god, this thing is nasty. So I take it there's another version of the Compaq Portable III's keyboard that is terrible.
Yes, so there's two versions of it. There's the 10 key, which is rubber dome, and then there's the 12 key, which came out later, and that one is foam foil.
Oh.
It's also yellow.
Fun. And do you have DOS setup discs, or could I have the disc you gave me, the BIOS one?
What was that?
Do you have any discs that I can use to set up DOS on the machine?
Yeah, I could probably find some 62 discs.
Yeah. Oh, there's not a whole lot of screws here. I mean, I can. And I'm not,
They made an they made a 2600 beam rider, specific beam rider patch, but they never actually used the design. I wonder if I should dupe it anyway, just to be obnoxious.
What are you working on today? Kate had saved some of those games from us, and the games have batteries to keep the saves, and they're 4 years old, so I'm replacing them for you.
Even they are all showing 3, but
They still show 3, but
yeah, they're still
I'm
showing 3.
shocked.
Except I think one of them was showing 2.5. I think one of the Zeldas was showing 2.5.
Like this one, the chips are dated 1988, and that's 5 years new.
Content for my stream for years to come. I never had these games when I was a kid. I wanted them, but we didn't buy games. We rented them. Like for the amount of times we rented Tetris, we probably should have just bought
for Tetris, yeah.
Some of the games were expensive. I mean, like the original Legend of Zelda was like $50 or $60 when it was out.
Yeah.
And they did
okay, that was in 1987 money.
And then yeah.
I was gonna say because nowadays it's like $80 for a Switch 2 game, which is ridiculous
Yeah.
never paid $80 for a game.
for a glorified SD card.
Yeah. Even if you even get the SD card, they're not even giving you SD cards
Oh,
anymore. You
yeah, I
buy
know.
you
Game
buy the
key
case and
cards.
It has a download code
Or
in it.
or worse, the game key cards, which is just where all the only thing on the card is just the license key.
Right, yeah, you have to have the card in, which is basically where Destiny is at this point. I have to put, and I don't even think it's even because it's free to play. I just put the CD in anyway.
So your classes will be taught in English in Japan?
Yeah, except for the classes where I'm learning Japanese. Yeah, and then the credits actively transfer over. They will transfer back to Frostburg State.
Just something I never had the desire to do when I was that age was travel.
Should have.
I know I should have.
So my wife taught at Goucher, and Goucher made it a requirement that every student do a semester
Really?
abroad.
That's not a terrible idea.
It really isn't. For somebody like me, especially who's basically never left U.S. soil, I really don't count my trip to the Canadian side of Niagara Falls as a baby.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I teach kids who they have never left Franklin County. Their parents have never left Franklin County. Like, they have no idea that there is life beyond Franklin County, Pennsylvania. And it's just like,
We did a fair amount of travel. We taught
I do
for-
now.
We taught for 2 months in India. We taught for 2 months
Oh, wow.
in Tanzania. We taught for 2 months in the Bedouins in Israel.
Wow.
Yeah. My mom's cousin's son, so like my second cousin or whatever, him and his wife, they were teaching in Morocco. I think they might be in Algeria now, but they started teaching overseas, and they are never coming back to the States at this point. I ping him. I'm like, you are so lucky.
We always came back.
What?
We always came back.
Well, But yeah, no, but like he posts pictures like the markets in Morocco with like the meat, like it's just how like the meat was. Everything just looks so much nicer. Like the meat is so rad. You can tell it's just better quality
See,
food.
yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to seeing how like KFC is a huge deal in Japan. It
Yes,
sounds
it is.
crazy.
That's what you eat for Christmas, and you have to order it 6 months in advance.
And 7-Elevens are big.
7-Elevens are amazing.
Stores in general, just like any convenience store.
You can pay for Amazon purchases in cash in Japan.
Yeah, at a convenience store.
You print out a bill, you scan it at the cash at a register at a convenience store.
What town are you going to be in?
I'll be in Tokyo.
Okay.
So I'll be right there, but I'll be able to travel pretty much wherever.
Are there places like you really want to see?
At least several Pokemon centers.
Well, yes.
I want to go to Mazda's corporate headquarters in Hiroshima.
See, I would go to Hiroshima. If I was going to Hiroshima, I would want to go see the Peace Memorial.
Yeah, I'm going there too. That's definitely a must. Okunoshima, the rabbit island. And there's going to be the program I'm going through. They offer like expeditions. They offer trips and stuff through the program that are paid for. Okay, I think I might have found all the screws.
The year I spent 1 year as a librarian at a school in Winchester, and for Pacific American Month in May, I challenged the library programming. I said, if the school can fold 1,000 paper cranes, and they did, and we shipped them to Hiroshima. I think it's at home. I have pictures they emailed us, because I also left the school right after this because I couldn't stand the woman. The other librarian didn't think I belonged there, and she let me know in no uncertain terms. But we shipped 1,000 paper cranes to the people, and they sent us pictures of our cranes being offered to the Peace Memorial, and the assistant superintendent was like, "Oh, that's so cool," blah 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 blah. And it's like 2 weeks later, I'm like, "I got a job in Pennsylvania. Bye. Got a job teaching English in Pennsylvania. Bye."
So next week in Pennsylvania is going to be ENIAC Day.
Is what?
ENIAC.
Okay.
80th anniversary. So that's going to be at the American Helicopter Museum.
Whatever happened to us getting a section of that, Bob?
Where is that?
Getting a section of the ENIAC or getting the whole model?
We're still doing that?
The model?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, were we supposed to get like an actual section of ENIAC?
So the problem with that, I never filled out the paperwork. The curator told me that I wasn't going to get it, not on the merits, but because the building that the ENIAC is stored in is fully contaminated with asbestos.
Oh.
Yeah,
He or anybody else is allowed in.
Yeah, that's.
So you have to wait for Congress to allocate the funds.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, to decontaminate the storage facility.
That ain't happening.
Never's a long time, but this administration.
Listen, that ain't happening for at least 3 years.
And there's just.
Where in Pennsylvania is it?
Where is it?
Because Pennsylvania's a lot of real estate.
Yeah, it's eastern Pennsylvania. I've
Okay.
been there. I'm going on Sunday. I want to say it's near Chester. I figured this out, so look it up.
Just what I thought. There.
Chester,
Ooh.
Missouri.
Okay.
It is 1 hour and 42 minutes from here by car.
Okay, one last. Oh, that badge is metal. Dang. Okay. Sort of.
Okay, so like Philly-ish.
Yeah, sort of sad I had to pull it out like that, but.
West Goshen Hills.
Yeah,
Westchester.
that's most of the way
So
to
the
Philly.
guy who runs the Comp Museum is sponsoring.
What's ENIAC? What's a part of ENIAC doing at a helicopter museum?
It's not.
Oh, it isn't? Oh.
It's just a celebration. So Bill Mockley will be there. He's the son of Mockley and Eckert. The woman Kathy Kleiman who wrote the book about the ENIAC women programmers is speaking.
Oh, that would be so good. I would love to hear her speak.
Well, let's go. See you next week on Sunday.
Yep, one last screw. Okay. There were a lot less screws than I thought there would be. But, oh, fun.
I think I'm going to have a revolt if I give another quiz on Monday. My kids are like, "Why do we take quiz on Monday? Sunny's gonna be tired." And your life revolves around the Sunny schedule. I didn't say that. I'm like, well, it wasn't going to be on Monday, but then we had 2 snow days, and it messed up my schedule. And I thought, oh, so blame the weather. Like, well, can't you just postpone it today? No. It doesn't work like that.
I was gonna say,
In life, we have to do things we don't want to do.
yeah, I mean, it's not like you want to give them a quiz. You're sort of part of the whole, being a teacher thing.
Well, they're mad because some of them were using their cell phones to cheat. Like,
Oh.
like it's hard when you've got 24 kids. I can, no matter how much proximity I'm always got my back to somebody.
Let me guess, everyone's favorite generative AI model?
Or just answering the questions because it's just like, it's like you have not done this well on any of my quizzes all year. There is no way you got 25 out of 26 on this quiz. So the last,
You would think that if you're going to cheat, you would cheat. You'd be smart enough to cheat.
they're not good criminals. No, they're not good criminals. So,
There's actually, it's really funny you mentioned that. Look up like the Spanish Paralympic basketball team from a few years back, or well, like 2004. Jesus Christ, I just realized how long ago that was. Everybody, yeah,
right. So I made them put because we have they're supposed to put their phones up in the phone holder, but for everybody's like, I know it's like their security blanket, so I'm not. As long as I don't see them out, I don't get too much on them about, it has to be in the holder.
My son collects every phone from every kid.
Well, that's what I'm going to have to start doing so it just passed PA has a no phone bell to bell law. It just passed the state senate, and it will pass the state house, and it'll probably be by next year.
the fact that they're making it a law is insane. Because we did it just as a county, we did it as a school system policy.
It's the parents. It's really comes because the parents are like, well, what if there's a school shooting? I want to be able to talk to my kid. And I'm like,
yeah,
maybe we should have no school shootings.
What?
Maybe we should just not have school shootings.
Yeah. But no, the parents are so attached to their children. Like, well, I just want to be able to text my kid and see how he's doing. And
Meanwhile, he'd be out all day.
During the school day. They didn't give a shit. They were like, this guy, he's gone. I don't have to think about my kid for the day.
Yeah, no, I'm like, yeah, no, it's insane how, overly attached.
It starts
these
in
parents.
preschool. I mean, they text my kids pictures of
Oh, yeah, no, my sister had that, too.
All.
So,
not
but these parents are so attached to their children. Like, the idea, they're like, well, Miss Van Nicky, what did you do? How did you get in touch? Well, what did you do if you forgot your homework? I'm like, took the half credit or the zero, or tried to get it done in homeroom. Well, what if you forgot your lunch? I forgot my lunch. I had to, scramble around, see if I could borrow money from my friends or see what I had in my purse. I'm like, even if I did call home from the office, my parents would be like, that's your problem.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, well, how did you survive? Like, like at the school I taught at in Virginia, which is very, affluent, they would, just as a matter of course, the parents would like bring the kids like Chick-fil-A every single day. Like,
Jeez.
this was Loudoun County.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, you tell me exactly where something, and I'm just like, nope, yep.
Yeah, this was Loudoun.
I've been down there a few times. I've been to cars and.
My friend calls them the scions of privilege. Yeah, I know. I'm aware I need to refill that prescription. I'll get it done at some later point in time. But yeah, no, it's just the parents are so they can't fathom not being able to, and then the kids just it's so they're addicted. Like the first year we took phones away from them, they couldn't. They're they go through withdrawal because they can't. They're so used to that dopamine hit, and they don't have anywhere else to get it. It is legitimately scary. And in our school, they can have no phones during instructional time. They can have them at lunch, study hall, and in passing time. But when this bill passes, it's going to be bell to bell.
They're going to have to talk to each other.
Yeah, I know.
That never gonna work.
They're like, well, what are we supposed to do at lunch?
It's a good thing, I think.
No, it's a good thing. It just sucks that we have to, because of the parents, it has to be legislated. It has to be, because for the law, for any of the rules to have teeth with the parents, because these parents are so entitled. Virginia has it. My friend said, she still teaches down there. She said it's going okay. The Virginia law even says no, it's no personal electronics, no phone, smartwatch, anything to connect, any Switch, Steam Deck.
Okay, I can understand phones, but I draw the line at Steam Deck.
No,
I think it has to do with anything that can connect. It's anything that connects to the internet.
That's still kind of ridiculous. Because at my school, the students had no access to the Wi-Fi. So
they're not supposed to have access to the Wi-Fi. Ask me how many kids are on the teacher Wi-Fi.
I don't understand how that happens.
I was a teacher Wi-Fi. I knew the password for every school in the district.
It's also so easy. You just plug something into any Ethernet jack.
Yeah,
And
create
your own Wi-Fi point.
Yeah, I talked to one of the tech guys, and he said they're moving to. I think they're trying to move to something more like certificate based. It's going to be harder for the kids. But kids are smarter than we are.
I just set up a WireGuard VPN, so I can if I'm somewhere where certain services are blocked, I just tunnel to my home network, and
we have VPNs blocked. I know because I've tried to use Molvat from school and I can't.
Yeah, you can probably set up your own VPN.
Yeah, I don't think.
My Netflix cracked down on my kids using my Netflix account.
Yeah, Netflix. Yeah, they're all doing that.
I set up a VPN so my kid in North Carolina VPNs to my house.
All right.
The only computer we had in high school was the card reader that we had trying to learn how to program.
And we had the big old PS2 with the switch.
Alrighty, so we now have the bare keyboard PCB, and we can now head over and get this soldered. So I'm going to head over to Ryan and have this looked at. Alright, and now we are going to start with the reassembly while Ryan is working on the keyboard. We're going to start with the drive carrier. That was really sort of the last thing I took out of this machine. And start by feeding all the cables into it. And that's the...
All right, here you go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
This should be correct. Be careful, just because these are thin wires. Let me go see if I have anything.
Okay, thank you. And then I think the crate goes in like that. And then I believe I fed this back through. I think I'll have to consult my disassembly video already, but I think these get fed back through to the machine. Alrighty. So we will start with the drive bracket screw. Come down to the modem and the modem expansion. Slide into its rail.
I wanted to drip somewhere.
Thank you.
It's got to cool off before I can put it away.
If you could sit that over there, please. I've got to put enough of this machine back together so that it boots.
Still an hour and 51 minutes left down this program. A copy of this program, because then he get his notes.
What are you trying to download?
Just the software to run my ROM burner.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
So we were putting in what appears to be like the video connections. Power. Power cable. And then a floppy drive goes up here. To flip the IDE connector, now I have to run our cables from the and I need to pull this
Greetings, comments.
Greetings! plug, no cookie.
Okay. Oh, I see. There's a release on one side, and then the other is just a passive.
Give me the box over it.
Oh, yeah, here. I'm just using it to collect splooge. Alright. You stay there. That'll work.
There we go. And this is the faceplate for the drives.
Hello.
Oh. It's like someone else is here.
Oh, sorry, I can move all that.
Are you finished with the LCD cat?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. I will use it.
I might just want to check and make sure I put this thing together, but
Sure.
that probably won't be. I'm failing at putting this thing
Am I
together.
okay? No. I'm never okay.
Got the rest
problem
of the
there,
stuff in there.
Oh, perfect, thank you.
Here, can you grab these on the top, John?
Hi, Ryan. Dolly.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the. That's
Sorry.
the PM
Sorry.
stuff.
I completely forgot.
I mean,
Hopefully good. Yeah, sorry about that. I actually was thinking, oh, I should bring it back, and then.
yeah, because I am going to print the rest of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it came out real nice.
Yeah, no, it does. It's, I don't have anything to.
Yeah.
But yeah, just having that little,
Thank you
just
very
it
much.
looks
I appreciate
more.
that. Very nice.
I find it so interesting that you can't find that by you because it's like all the stores by me, they have both that and 0.
It's just
There's
Yeah, I'll go
keyboard
fix the
one near me
cables.
because I live in the sticks. So.
I remember what's.
I think I just didn't have one next to it.
I have a question for you.
Get in the bag. Thank you.
Pull out the tweezers again.
I appreciate it. Do you need flash drives or just Crawford? I have lots.
No, I think I already gave him one.
For real this time. With less forgetting things. No. What's going on with 2C?
There's a broken latch.
Oh. That's. You were.
After further inspection.
Yeah, let me get this back together and I'll take a look at it. Just get this. My stream is hard.
part of my moral process is watching you do whatever.
I'm just putting it back together. I put a mod on it, a mod board
Not
on
right
it
now.
to get composite audio or composite out of it. And then I can put that through an upscaler, and then I can, so I'm streaming to Twitch directly from this. And so the trick here is getting it all put back together with all the extra screws coming out of it.
How did the composite input work on this?
Good. It's just, yeah, I just.
I never have used it,
It's
so that's so curious.
really, and I think it's more on the clean comp signal. It's clean. It looks good. It's just a little desaturated.
Well, the other thing is how high quality of the display is this too? Because it might be kind of a crummy display.
No, because it's desaturated on stream too.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But so what I can cheat that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could always run it through. You could either.
Well, and OBS has.
Yeah.
I can just go into OBS and fart around with like the gamma and stuff.
What condition are your paddles in? Are they in pretty good shape?
They're in good shape now. I just took them apart.
Oh, did you?
Yesterday I took them apart, and deoxid is the shit, yo.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think to bring the spool. I thought about it last night, and I said, "Oh yeah, I need to bring that for Kat so she can
So I
print
can
the rest."
print the rest of it, yeah.
What was I
like
thinking?
that's okay.
I'm sorry. I meant to. My brain just doesn't work very well.
My brain doesn't work very well. My brain works very well.
Which way? I guess you're going directly home from here, directly north.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I'm sure I could meet you with it.
Okay. So we're getting.
No, I mean, you know, I'm almost out of good. I'm almost out of noodles.
Well, one thing I will tell you is,
You're fine. I
with the
hopefully have
release
the
of the
software so I can write it wrong. 'Cause
of the
this
newer
is
bamboo,
wrong, but
I've seen the X1 carbon I have for $500 now.
I don't know why when I got this board it was
I'm
missing the ROM.
probably just because I'm leery of them.
Somebody was saying that you might be able to use the ROM
Because
from the
of the
044
whole
version.
thing they did with
that
you're
didn't
gonna
work.
have to use
So I'm
our
gonna just burn the correct
slicer,
ROM.
our software.
But they didn't
I'm really
actually.
hoping
If
that
you read
would
the thing,
work.
they
So it
didn't.
had some fast review
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well,
I
you
mean,
can use third-party firmware too if you want. There's the X1 Plus firmware that's open source. All you have to do
Okay.
is just set the switch.
Can you give me the RF shield,
I
please?
get weary of it, but the problem is the quality of that printer compared to everything else. Because you know me, I've used lots of printers, do a lot of printing. The price and the quality for what you get is unbeatable.
Which printer?
Bamboo. I have an X1.
Oh, they're
Carbon.
nice.
They're
I
the
also
best.
the Anchor is very nice, but if I was gonna buy one now, I would probably go with the Bamboo.
The other one that's really good, obviously the Prusa Core 1L is very good too, but that's
Yeah,
a lot
it's
more
just-
money.
yeah, I was gonna say I had
That's an
Prusa-
excellent printer.
Prusa on a
I'm just
teacher's
waiting
salary in this
for-
economy.
No, that's the problem because I love Prusa. I've actually visited their factory in Prague. They're wonderful people. I love what they do, and I have owned a bunch of their stuff and will own more. But you're right, it's very expensive. That's why I really would suggest, because Bamboo did actually, no matter, I can tell you exactly what they did, because I actually went through and took it apart. I actually went into the whole thing.
Yeah.
What they basically did is they made it so their network features. So you can actually print directly to a Bamboo no matter what, even with no other software. You can plug a USB cable in and print right to it.
Okay.
So that's always the case, and that's all the printers. The only question is, do you want to use the cloud service? Because it's Chinese hosted cloud service.
No. So no.
Yeah. You don't have to.
Okay.
There's several ways. Either one, you can plug a thumb drive into it, just like any other printer. You can USB print to it through the USB port.
Just like
Yeah.
I mean, I'm using the Creality uses an
Yeah,
SD
so what I would
card.
take a look at is there's, if you want to read about it and decide for yourself, there's the open source firmware is called X1 Plus. Just read about it on their page and they'll give you all the details. They directly, if all you have to do on Bamboo's page is say, I don't want a warranty, if you have a warranty, and then you can install it. And that turns off any checking of any firmware. So they're
Yeah,
actually
because
nicer
that's what I
models.
don't want to get into the HP.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
I'm gonna auto.
they're not like that.
Keep it air gap. And
No, they're not like that actually. For their positives and negatives, again, you know, there's a lot of things I could argue positive and negative about their business model.
well, yeah, that's everybody.
But
yeah.
they are honest about what they're doing, which is good.
Yeah, I just remember like they were all like,
It was weird, but it's just like all the other discussions. Like, you know me, I'm an open source true believer, so I'm definitely one of those.
Same here. Same here.
Well,
Yeah.
And I work for Red Hat for a reason. So even with the faults of Red Hat, we're still one of the better in that area.
oh yeah, no, Red Hat's.
We're not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. There are plenty of things we do I disagree with, but the difference that I've found with Red Hat is when I yell at a project manager because they do something dumb, they will actually listen to me yell, even if that person is a vice president. And that's a rare thing. They actually do care. even if they don't agree with me, even if I can't convince them, which I sometimes can, and I think that's cool. I love those Compaq.
Okay, we're gonna put them.
I love those lunchbox machines. They're so cool. I've had a bunch of them.
Yeah, Ryan just helped me out with the keyboard cable. They disintegrate on all of these.
Did you see there's a really neat thing on like how to rewind them if you want it to be nicely curled?
I actually bought it pre-made. Yeah.
You can actually do it yourself with boiling water. It's super cool. I didn't even know. I watched a really cool video about it. Basically, you can get a straight cable and then grind it around a dowel, hit it in super hot water, take it out and dip it in cold, and it sits there because the plastic sets up. I haven't tried it yet, but enough people that I know have done it that it's definitely worth a try. But yeah, those machines, I remember when they were brand new, and I remember the first time I saw a plasma display. Is that a
Gas plasma, amber.
That one's amber? Okay. But either way, the first time I saw one of those, they're really, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
When they were brand new, they were super high quality machines. I had the 5155, the IBM version. I still have it, and I liked it because it was my first machine. But those machines are far better.
I was gonna say, I hear it's funny because like I know of.
If you want, just, yeah, whenever you're done, you're fine.
Because I remember Compaq from like when HP owned it for a while, so I remember sort of like post-fall Compaq, and I always associated them with sort of crummier.
Yeah, well, it's like Packard Bell, right?
Yep.
If you think about their low quality stuff, but there's still value in it, even their low quality stuff, because just like Packard Bell, so many people that was their first machine, and that's what they could afford. And I'll tell you, that's why I had the 5155, because when I had it, obviously I'm a 70s kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I had it when it was already quite old. It was way out of date, but it was a machine I could actually afford to have, and that's why it mattered to people.
I'm just trying to find one of these, see one of these cartridges
and was
actually
decent,
works.
mattered much more than the absolute quality. So they
I'm
still,
buying
it's like
a bunch of
crummy Dells,
cartridges
right?
from
Dell makes
Nintendo.
nice stuff, but they also make junk.
Yep.
If you're looking
Junk
for
has a
old
purpose.
games, they got a bunch
That's
of
the way I look
cartridges
at
that
it.
are
And
for sale.
for the purposes of what I'm interested in, which is computer history, a lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for it because it was their first machine.
Mhm.
That's for value. At least I think so.
Right, we're going to
Are you all local?
Sykesville.
Oh, okay, so you're quite local then.
Yeah.
I'm in Middletown.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Yeah, so, and you know about, obviously you know about this, you know about we do local events at Northern Virginia libraries as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're meetups. So the guy's not here at the moment, but he's a friend of myself and Crawford's, and you know him as well, Ryan Stapleton. Yeah, Ryan Stapleton, who's here in a lot of these events, he organizes those.
Yeah, one of these years I need to get down to Chantilly. It's usually in
Chantilly.
Chantilly.
It's a hike for you, though.
Yeah, Chantilly's a little bit of a...
No, it's not. If we just hang out and get together, it's we just do meetups, and we have a space in the library.
There we
Stapleton's
go.
worked out, we hang out, we show ourselves, we chat, we work on stuff, whatever. So it's kind of like this.
Alright, you
It's
can...
just us hanging out because we have other interests. Yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait. East is going to be...
It just goes, it just fits not even a screw in it, just it's a press fit.
Are we gonna... Did you talk to... Glitch had said something last year about... Because they're so skittish about Wi-Fi.
Oh my God. They're working on that, so they're trying to.
Glitch had an idea last year that he would run it through like GlitchWorks or something.
So, you should definitely talk to them then, because they don't know about that. What they're doing right now is they're looking at Starlink. They're looking at a bunch of other things. The problem is, the guy who runs the Wi-Fi is a very nice guy, but he's paranoid.
Yeah, well, somebody downloaded Oracle. Java.
And he's worried about yeah. What? Yeah, and I'm sure they work fine.
Yeah, Glitch had a plan last year.
Oh, you should have told me. Okay, I'll reach out to him.
Reach out to him, yeah. I just remember talking to him about it, but yeah, no, Glitch had a good idea to run it like through GlitchWorks. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that is.
He is a good solver of problems.
What?
Glitch is a good solver.
Yes, he is. Alright, so I'm just gonna...
Oh, that I fixed it. That's really nice. I hadn't seen that one.
Yeah, mine's. Yeah, it's fallen apart. I've had it since 2019, but it is still really nice to have.
Yeah. I have a bunch of their stuff. I still love their screwdriver.
I've got my entire computer repair shop is in this bag right over here.
See, that's
And there
what
were-
I like about
I
them.
mean, that's.
The other thing I found is if you actually do manage to damage a bit, and I did finally, if I'm doing something ridiculous with it, because they're pretty well made.
Oh.
If you ping them, you can get replacements super easy.
Nice.
They're good people.
Yeah, I need to get a replacement pen from them.
Yeah, you definitely can. They're good.
All right.
Something going on in your floppy drive.
Gonna start with
There's
the.
something moving in the floppy drive that I don't think. I think you've
Oh,
got
you
a.
should probably just
Uh-oh.
take it out and take a look.
There's a pin or something in there.
Yeah. That probably means like a lot of those drives, like my sister did when she was a little kid. Someone stuck something in there.
Something in it.
All right, time for the smoke test, everybody.
It has been a hot minute since I got into one of these.
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
It is time for the smoke test.
Help me.
But you can also, if you want a video, you can actually just go on YouTube and say how to take it apart. But effectively,
Got video.
take the screws out of the bottom. You don't need to take all of them to start with, because some of them just hold the floppy drive in. But you need to take.
It's doing the
hooks on the back
RAM
too,
test now.
So that hold the plastic shield, because it's actually clipped to the bottom. It will kind of come out of the top. You have to wait.
304 keyboard or system unit error. That is correct.
YouTube video, great idea.
And they
Kat seems like she's in autonomous mode
Javier,
right now.
who she mentioned, Javier, who she mentioned, is a friend of both of ours.
Friend.
He does do it well. An acquaintance of yours, a
Yes.
friend of mine.
I mean, he's made some poor choices.
He has, but he's still.
He's still a good person. He just made some poor choices.
I make poor choices every day.
We all make poor choices.
I make poor choices every day.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm.
A lot of the time.
Yeah, look at me.
He's
I kept my grandfather's Chevrolet Equinox when he passed away. I should have sold that thing right then and there.
Do I need to take the middle 5 out? Or these are these
That holds the floppy
that
drive.
holds the floppy drive in, so I don't
Yeah,
need to
you
take
will
this out.
eventually to take the floppy out, but to start with now.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Are there
yeah, I think of it
screws
too.
in
Like
here?
the
You're
things that I
missing
bought
like
Are you missing
you're
some
missing
part?
a bunch of screws.
Yeah, have you had this machine working before, or is it new to you?
Oh, a friend of
All right, I'm just grabbing the part of the keyboard case.
Well, the good thing is with those machines is no matter what's missing, it's extremely well documented and easy
Yeah.
to fix.
I've only played
There
Oregon Trail
are-
on it,
And I can also tell you, guarantee, Ryan has 57 spares.
Yes.
So if you're missing a part, he's got overload of them.
There are no screws in this thing. The clips are all that's holding it together.
Yeah, so you're probably just choose that.
Because there's nothing under the rubber.
but maybe somebody at
Yeah.
one of the meetups too. Who knows?
Yeah, and the good thing is though, all the parts are here guaranteed. And those Apple IICs are one of the coolest machines to get started in the Apple II line with
Yeah.
the great cat.
Great.
They have good
Yes.
quality video out. They don't expand, but you really don't need to expand them. They've got plenty of RAM. They've got a decent speaker built in. I like them.
Where are those?
Some of them have expansion capabilities.
Yeah, the mass storage.
And the other thing nowadays,
Yeah, because you can get a floppy emu top into
yes.
one of these.
Oh yeah, just plug it in.
That's a really cool adapter.
I would 100% recommend it. You can either buy one or build it yourself too. Because the floppy EMU is also open source.
Yes.
For your choice, if you like to solve it.
I have steady hands, even on a good day.
Well, the good thing is even if you don't, there are actually techniques out there. If you watch, there are a bunch of people that have like essential tremors who still solder. There's techniques for controlling it and doing it if you want. If
Small
not-
jobs I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where's that last clip?
If you don't, people like Pat and I can help.
Or better said, if it matters a lot, I probably should.
Well, the good thing is we can absolutely help.
Oh, you're
So-
missing your handle too. There
Yeah,
should
we
be a
can help.
handle here.
Yep. Well, when Ryan gets back, we'll ask him. And I'm sure he's got parts for you.
I like to like proper, sandbox environments before I go to production. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Are you an IT person, I take it?
Alright, just trying to
Yeah, you can put it in the category.
put the keyboard back. Let's see.
I'm a sales.
As far as I know, you're some sort of digital nomad that just wanders the earth.
Speaking, have you talked to
That
Ken recently?
accurate?
Speaking of digital nomads?
Yeah, he told me.
That sucks.
Yeah, he told me.
That sucks. He just
And
told me today.
he's like, it's gonna suck for him to try to find something that is. He might not be a digital nomad.
No, I don't think he will be because people are.
No one's
doesn't
hiring
go back.
remote
So our
like
friend
that
Ken
anymore.
Has been traveling all over the world and working for everywhere. He worked for Automatic. He worked for. But yeah, that ended unfortunately. He's a good guy. and I
Ken
like
is
him a lot.
very good people.
Yes, he is. I told him if you found anything that with my company, I'd recommend it. But I don't know if that helped.
Alright, so I got the top screw in. I'm gonna get the start with the corner screws.
I didn't know him very useful. That is a weird looking.
It is stupid as hell. It's great. So, That is hilarious.
Apparently stupid as hell.
It's one of the reproduction. I did not have it made.
That was a nice reproduction. I like that. Who made it?
Okay.
I know it's the stupid. There's trying to get around the drive. I think is the hard part.
Finding boards like that. I know about building a board like that.
All right. Now time to test the keyboard and make sure that this works. If it does, we put this cap back on, put the rest of the screws in.
Oh, your handle's off.
There is no handle.
The trick is to put the handle down and raise the 3
Here,
inches.
one
and
keyboard
drop it.
error.
Yeah, but there's no handle.
Do you need like a parts unit? That one looks kind of.
I was just telling he should.
Yeah, we might need a parts
Because
unit.
he's missing a handle and he's got a broken.
I was about to say I have some others in the warehouse for like we were asking like $30 for them. If you give me 20, I'll give you one.
That would be a highly
You
very
have
good idea.
you have that the case, which is something I've always wanted. I love.
You don't have one?
Nope. I will be back in a minute.
Oh, I just got one the other day and they offered me too. I'm sorry, Ryan. I didn't know. I would have grabbed it for you. I didn't know you didn't have one.
I love the travel bag.
I know, this
I've got
is
the travel
so
bag.
nice.
And on eBay, someone has the travel bag for the whole Mac Charlie. And
Yes.
the problem is $300, and I know $300 on it. Maybe $200.
Didn't you
I
trade
would-
him something? Trade him something for it? Does he want? Or is it just a reseller?
It's just something on eBay, so who knows? Who knows
I'm
What I've learned a long time ago is I make offers for things all the time, even because I make what is a reasonable offer. Oh, I'll email him directly.
Keycap
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Yeah,
And the orange Alex. Were the oranges Alps or not
I
Alps?
don't remember. I believe that's.
Oh, you have a good keyboard.
You have a good. Okay, yeah, I said that's Alps, right?
Which key is missing?
None. I just pulled it off to see which.
Yeah, that keyboard like quadruples the value of the machine.
Yes.
Yeah, it probably also means you have a later motherboard too, which is desirable. You may have an
Yeah.
expansion slot, which is.
Oh, if that has the expansion slot, I'm gonna be so mad because I have been looking for a memory card for my 2C for the longest time.
Yeah, there are.
Say you gave me a board.
Give me $21, you can have this one.
I just want to see if it has the memory. Just pull the keyboard off. There's nothing attached to it.
Yeah, and I just want to get the drive. The drive was what the drive needs. There's something in the drive.
Somebody stuck a thing. Like my sister did that when I was
Yeah,
a kid.
there's something.
She put a.
What year was it where 4AM was doing a talk? I feel like it was 2016. He was talking about his son put like a pancake or something in there in the Wii.
I did not hear about that.
He said it in his talk, I think.
Hey Ryan, do you remember
Yeah, I just stuck it in there. I made and I did a light modification. That's one.
Okay, take the keyboard off. What am I looking for?
keyboard error? Okay.
What am I looking for?
Nice.
Hey Ryan.
Oh, no expansion slot. That's
But still, it's a later board.
It is throwing up a keyboard error.
shoot. I guess check the pinouts. Maybe I swapped the cable by accident.
Okay, on the board or the.
Check on the board, compare it to there, and if I have
There's
to
an
swap the
air
wires.
tag in the drive.
Okay. We're gonna pause and do some inspection. All right, time for take 2 of the smoke test. We think some pins were reversed.
This bad boy.
Let's raise the screen up to a more comfortable viewing angle. Oh, we got lights.
Display of the drive is spinning in the plastic.
We got lights. That's good.
No crates ever been taken out, so they probably just over
It's doing the memory test.
Average Apple.
I see, yeah.
Lights are working.
Why are we surprised?
I have to give them credit, and on that machine, they attempted to do a good job on the TC.
It is beeping. It is beeping. Time and date
Yeah,
not
they
set.
tried.
F1 key. That's
Still need to
escape.
get the faceplate. Still want to take the faceplate off. So get some of the yuck out of here.
Oh, hey, I didn't know you all were coming.
Yeah.
Howdy.
TCI
Hello.
or TCX?
I should have.
That's a 2CI. Yes.
I should have brought some other stuff. I knew you were coming back.
And loading program. Okay, it's loading the setup program. So,
One problem with this monitor is obviously it's a TN panel, so you have to get your angles proper. So it's
yeah,
not
I
the world's
think
best
we are good. Alrighty, no keyboard error. We are golden. Now it is time to reassemble the keyboard. We're going to start by...
Flat retro scene is not that big. This is just 91% isopropyl alcohol that I buy at Walmart.
Wait a minute, what's this?
Oh, just a little.
I don't know, it's just nice.
I found this case actually and said this would
No,
make a really cute
I
keyboard.
Oh no, so deoxit is something different. Deoxit is this stuff.
You
This
definitely
is
can. The nice thing about this is actually you can
This
put
is for
I actually
cleaning like
put in
switches
here
and
a full Pentium
connections.
motherboard.
None
Or
of
you can put like a
this-
socket 370.
None
Start
of
by
this
dropping-
needs
Anything as long
deoxit.
as
Deoxit
it's
is
AT
like
form
getting
factor.
all of the
But the
mung
nice thing
out
too
of
is
the
this whole back
switches of
panel
the
is removable.
Atari. Deoxit
So it's
is
actually
taking
extremely flexible.
the paddles
Jonathan
from the
wants one of
Atari
these too, and I
out
haven't found another one.
getting the
But I was thinking about doing that. I might take this apart.
Drop all these
Design it in
No,
CAD so we
this
can make
does
more
not
of
need
them.
deoxit.
in.
There were some that were AT though. Just like the P2. They had AT and ATX.
My brain's fuzzy on that.
You will need something certainly if you put a riser in here.
I need
You
to
get all
I roll
the...
with deoxit, Index,
I'll
and
just put ISA
ISO.
SCSI in there.
Put all the T-type, I guess that's what I'll call these, the T
Now it gives you a floppy controller.
style.
Oh, did it?
I don't know if that's good. It cares or not. It's a dev kit for a Game Boy.
Well, if you want, bring your board, whatever it is.
Put these
Put it in here.
in.
Yeah. It's just that hard on normal. But I think it's actually high density.
These are all the special keys.
Yeah, so this board, I did some research on this case, and apparently this case was used by a lot of manufacturers for a lot of years.
So,
Sorry.
We ended up camping down there.
How are you doing?
Hey, did they give you the $5 off of the bill?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't try it when we went.
Yeah, you get the
They
discount.
I didn't know that.
Who was there?
It was,
No, who gave you that? Okay, so I'm gonna have to get this cat did not give me, she's saying it's already $5 off for everyone.
oh, that's what they gave me. Same as their 20. So it's just 20 for everybody.
But it's $5 off the total price, so I get to complain. They gotta get $5 off any sale price, or it's $5 off full price. My friend was told, I was like, they have a strike-free price, and
They claim they discounted it or something. I don't know.
Well, they
they
did.
said it was
The normal
$5.
price was 25.
No, they've never offered that, so it's, and
I know them. I know how
Goes
it
back
is.
on.
They're also, they're a nonprofit.
oh, well, but the thing is, you know, how much
okay. So we're just putting this keyboard back together.
I do not have a
Oh, I thought you had a membership.
I do not have
No, I pay $500 for a membership.
I do not have a membership.
Oh, okay.
And
See,
part
that's
of
why
it-
you get it now.
Early.
We got like a couple of we got like a couple days notice
Yeah.
early before they went public. But yeah, so
Oh,
part
yeah.
of the
Probably
membership
remember
said $5 off for all your guests.
Oh yeah, then talk to Joe. I'm sure. he'll
Yeah,
get
I don't
this.
know.
No idea. I've never actually
Yeah,
been
Joe and Megan. I know Megan.
It was
now.
awful.
I don't.
I'm sure if you talk to them, they'll fix it. For me, I am not a member, so I just got the regular
I just
$20.
went.
Yeah, so Pat basically said that that's what they were
Oh,
told.
okay.
So I didn't.
So it's
Just
kind of
talk
line
to
up like
them.
that.
Sure, they'll fix it.
I genuinely
I
don't
mean,
know.
it's not okay, and I mean, I'm sure they'll try it, because the one, it's like, I mean, because one, it's not me who's paying it, it's actually my friend who paid it.
I was not trying to
It was
take
like-
it off either.
Yeah,
It just
except
cursed
for,
drawing.
I've been literally telling
that
Pete
other
friends that I'm trying to get to go over, to actually go over
Don't
there.
tell them about the discount anymore.
Well, I've been telling them that they can get the old prices with my discount, and now, and then that's my whole thing. But I love that it's open and I have a lot of fun there. It was just really kind of souring my last visit there when my friend showed up, and he's like there for like 2 hours, and he's like,
I went to one in Orlando and it was $28 to be there for an hour, and it was so unbearably loud. in
I
there.
gotta move all my stuff.
It was crazy
Where
loud.
are you guys setting up?
Down here on the right is where I bought some stuff, but
Which is a better spot because it's warmer down there. That's why I'm wearing
Really?
the coat.
Where?
That's
how
I'm
is
wearing
it
the coat.
that you got to turn on? It's because you're using a 386 here, and that's the eye.
Well, no, I said we turn on the
I need
bendix.
to go move my stuff.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh, you know, I saw there's guys selling. What is he? I think he's got 3 Onyxes with infinite reality, and he's trying to move. Unfortunately, they're in Belgium. The price is super
What's wrong with one of these days?
I think $400-500 fully working.
Yeah.
No, that's incredible.
So I get-
someone just could have
$1,000 is normal.
Tell Dan,
That's
and I'll
really
pay you $2.
Okay, cool.
I appreciate it.
Alright.
Very cool and all, but
Hey, Alex.
I tried to bungee this thing in
Why they
quickly.
sell for that? Like that, Amiga,
you can do it crazy.
And
Every
it's
person who has a niche machine is crazy.
True. Oh, look at that. Is it a?
Like,
Fitting
why-
all
why
these
do
in
people
the-
stuff sell it is?
The first one. Twin Tower.
Fitting all the plungers back in.
Compaq 46, 60, 60.
There's always a tedious part.
Yeah, I have the color version, and now those sell for usually about $1,000. And there's no good reason why. It's just desirable.
Right.
It's just that's the way all colors. Same thing with cars.
Certain definitions of know my way around these machines.
I have not opened
I mean, I was not trying.
Yeah,
I was
so
not
I know you're
attempting
coming.
to
Actually
spring
got
spring off.
a CPU relocator for the 475 down. I got it from that guy Bowl.
And I got 3 more
I can figure out what to bring.
plungers somewhere. There's one
Yeah, tell me
here.
I would have brought some other stuff.
There should be 3 more plungers, or 2 more now.
Like notes list of all my to-dos. It's just ever-growing list of all the stuff I'm behind on. And I just did a 280, sorry, not 260. I just recapped a VHS VCR. It's near and dear to me.
Those are getting to be hard to
So it's actually working again.
Jonathan's been looking for an SVHS one. I've been searching for a shop for a while.
Yeah.
There are 2 missing plungers. 2 missing plungers.
It's a VCR too, so it's now the guy using it, who's selling it, doesn't know. Right.
They look.
He refurbished it. He actually
Oh, well, there they are.
I don't know. That's
Never got
my
I thought it was
drive
fantastic.
chain.
So it's not gonna stick to that.
Yeah, it's probably got that lift and inject.
Oh, there we go. Take it there. That's that one.
Alrighty.
It might have a control path too for control speed.
Hey, Alex.
Oh, it's got mine has a serial interface. It's got the
Oh,
base
does it?
director. It's got
Oh, okay.
EEPROMs.
Oh, so it's one of the editing VCRs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a home SVHS.
But now the problem is the Doomsday thing. It's crazy because you're like you just need a reliable VCR with the 2 tap points, and you're beating every deck that there is. There's no
Well,
point
that's
in
great.
having
I know nothing about VCRs.
all this crazy ass system. They're actually like certain VCRs. If you get a good enough
Tell
clear one,
Jonathan he's into that stuff.
you hook into it. You dump it straight from the head.
Oh, nice.
I was reading the head.
Oh, that's great.
And they're like, oh, you can read SVHS tapes on and on.
Oh, very cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know the heads were capable of it.
I didn't either. They're just like certain modern ones.
Well, tell Sturgis he's into that stuff.
I'm just gonna be here.
He's here.
Oh, I was gonna bug about next stuff.
No, I didn't bring my next either because I knew you were coming. I would have brought it.
All I want to do is get a SD card with a working system that's ready.
Yeah, well, I've got one. I've got one at home. I'll just duplicate. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I have a, it's turbo core, but it's a universal.
Need the rubber domes.
I'm sure it can be, but I can also just send it you. I don't remember what's on it. Jonathan's a great guy, so he'll know. But either way, I can copy it for you.
Doomsday thing. It comes from a Laserdisc, where they wanted an archive of
That is,
Laserdisc.
I heard of that.
So they have it for VHS now.
Oh, see, I didn't know
But
what the
you have to do
VHS
dual
was.
channel to get the audio.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Okay, drop that in.
Oh, that's cool. And then you just,
14 hours to process it.
so it's exactly the same as the floppy imaging, when they're just basically generating a flux image of the audio
It's
visual.
basically an SDR reading that data.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
And they're doing VHS-C and 8
Okay, well that's pretty. I love that
rapidly
project.
expanding into these other formats.
Well, that is wonderful. I agree because there's a lot of tapes that need to be read that
Yes,
were never
that's the
covered
whole
in any
thing.
other format.
That's all I use is VCR for. I've sent a number of things to archive hours
Yeah.
and YouTube.
That is awesome. Well, the $300 for an actual work.
Yeah, I was kind of impressed. I've been having trouble with this.
Okay. What's it doing?
Well, like
Okay, there's one.
I'll be right back.
That one's like
device
right.
unavailable or error.
Oh, that's weird. You want me to try and write to it?
Yes.
I tried to bring my Linux box or my Windows machine, but I think they have a version for Mac. If not, I can move it emulator. Can I close this for a second so I can move this back?
I just don't know why it says device.
Yeah, that's weird. Have you tried unplugging and replugging it, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Make any difference?
Yeah, I tried to.
Weird indentation on the trackpad. Oh, it's that scroll wheel?
Yeah, it's a scroll wheel.
That's a Sony, isn't it? That's weird. It's supposed to laugh from Sony.
Yep. I don't know what the hell's up with
Because
this.
I have the same programmer.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah. I have one of those.
You know what? I'm gonna just restart my
Alrighty.
Interesting. Oh, Somebody third party for the Visual Mini Pro for the Mac. Definitely get that.
And then I can.
Because in the past I used the Windows version under emulation, which is definitely slow, isn't it, on them? This is an M4, and it's
Alrighty. Let's do the smoke test and the keyboard test.
yeah, AV, VGA, and HDMI. So it's quite useful. It's just a cheap TN panel, but it's very visual. Yeah. It's a weird one. It's just a little cable. It's not a USB device. It just uses that.
That's goofy.
It is. That's why when you get it,
Is that RF?
yeah, it takes out and it has a. Wow. Yeah, it's useful. It's quite useful. Definitely useful.
Hey, look, my icons are back. Let's see how long that lasts.
That's a nice OLED panel.
And the icons are gone.
But you might use for problems.
I hate Windows so much. I hate Windows 11 so much. I don't mind Windows 10.
Yeah, well, now when they gave me my new laptop at school with Windows 11 on it, I looked at the tech guy. I'm like, do I have to?
You don't like modern Mac OS, right?
I'll use Mac OS over this. But here's the problem. I need to use Illustrator and Adobe.
Well, there are several ways on the because I do it, and I do it, can do it.
Device unavailable, or I keep
Yeah, there's something screwed up in my register. Here, let's try this.
You can't get, or do you guys have already?
I can tell you where to get the image I'm trying to write also. I'm trying to write the next ROM for the 030.
No, those can go in a Ziploc bag.
I wish I had one USB port on this thing.
This has one USB-A port.
I wish all the machines had at least one USB port. Okay, so what chip is that?
It is an ST M27C 2565.
They don't have the identical.
M27C
Okay.
I know, right.
And where's the file?
It's on MacBook. Great. I don't like on Macintosh. Where it is. Or sorry, Macintosh. So they really push for people to give them money, but the thing is, they go out and they just take all of the stuff from Mac.
Yeah, they just take them. Yeah, they just steal all the garden stuff.
So what do you want?
The next BIOS ROM or the next ROM.
Jonathan has
Okay.
No, I have an 030 board. I'm trying to write the ROM for.
Alrighty. I'm going to need to consult the reference for a lot of these keys, so I'll probably have to cut the video then. But let me, till then, I will spend time reassembling.
A mile away. I got another one.
This rack.
So I was gifted like 2 of these. Does anyone want this?
Oh yeah,
any of
it's
this
DMA.
fruit platter? Does anyone want a snack on this now?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'd say open it up and have people.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Really? No.
How's the testing going?
Doing real good, actually. Right now I'm just separating.
Yeah, I mean,
dates,
I think those actually are proof. Those are days. And then, I was given 2 of them, so that's why.
Yeah. Best way to transport it.
Okay.
Yeah, nah.
You're gonna take them all.
Oh,
Mhm.
wait. I have the wrong. I think that's the wrong check. 1 sec.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if my 28 has well, I don't know or any. I haven't. I know I didn't use the new one. Yeah,
So let's try these. Bob said that they had a sticker that said possibly bad.
We can try them.
Yes.
Impossibly bad. That's like.
I've got lots too.
I definitely need some.
We'll keep the format extends too, right? You all need format extends as well? Just like
Not
next,
really.
your next needs them.
The part over there.
Oh, it does, okay.
And
So
let me grab
what
mine.
is this chip? 27C512?
Yes, that was a 512.
Wrapped over, leftover, foil back, carbon padding. It was pretty hilarious. But it was well packed. It's missing battery slide live, so if he fixes something.
All right, for the rest of these keys, I'm going to go grab my laptop real quick, and I'm going to reference the keyboard.
Did the keyboard work?
Yes, the keyboard worked.
Trying to get the springs?
Yeah.
Well, it's good that you're working on that, because we might need a few of them.
Did that one work?
It's writing. Let's see if it verifies. You're good.
Awesome. That means they're working.
Yep.
That means I owe Bob $5. And can we just try the other one just because?
Can you just hold this? I don't really have a good spot to put it right now.
Just because then
Same
I
chip,
bought a
right?
CF. Yes, same chip.
Minus.
Because I told him I was going to
We just matched the 2810, which that was cool. So I have the CF210, I mean the CF270,
Lock on the left,
the
scroll lock
170,
on the right.
the 1500 you gave me, and the 2810. And this is of course the Panasonic version of the 2810.
None.
Good batteries for any of them?
Oh, I doubt there are any, but I wouldn't
Sys
trust any of
request.
I have a lot of batteries now. I think I have 2 of the gray ones and like 4 or 5 of the
Do you have a spot loader? I was gonna say, if you do, if you wanna take apart the packs, I have a spot loader, I'll spot load them for you.
I need to figure out how to take out the
Question
crack
mark.
open, how to safely take out those plastic
It's working.
cases. And open them.
Excellent.
This one's gonna need a 3D.
Yeah,
this
this
one
one's
does,
good
this
too,
one
Ryan.
has a broken
That one's bad?
latch, but that could be probably 3D printed
You said that one's
because
bad?
I have
good.
3
Awesome.
other laptops that have the
Tilde
same
goes up there.
So
Yeah, so
I need to figure out what the best way of opening those
Thank you for your
packs up
help.
is without breaking them.
Escape.
I tried using
They're sonic welded, right?
Delete.
That's where they basically use the vibration to melt the plastic into itself. If you bring the pack, I can tell you what it is. But there's several ways. For sonic welded packs, quite often you drop them and it'll crack it. But it depends on it. Sometimes you use better to cut it.
yeah, I tried with a utility knife. It looked like it was
Open
kind
one
of.
of the packs over and we'll take a look at it.
I'm not sure if I brought any of them today. I have to go see. Most of them, basically, they're dangerous and the parts quilt. So
Alrighty. Thank you.
The other thing you can get too.
That was a handle.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not needed because it's for the old hard drive.
this is the 034.
Yeah, it's the same one Jonathan has.
So my goal is I have a next computer that was given an
So you
040 board.
So you do need 40. You do need 30 pin 4 meg sims.
No, I have them.
I mean, they're NiCads, so they're probably not catching on fire.
Oh,
But-
they're not cats.
Yeah,
gonna
they're
convert my
not.
next-
I mean, I'd probably put them. So these I haven't opened this one. This one I just got. The 2810. It has like a resume battery, like an early hibernate. So I got like a brass. I think I showed you it last time. A brass tube that goes right around quadruple blades, and I got pressure in them. So with NiCad, not like nickel metal hydride.
All right, enter, and I forgot the 2 springs for the space bar. Ryan.
Yeah. Well, no, they were originally NiCad, so I made a replacement one.
Yeah.
It's slightly bigger and fits in the cavity.
Yep.
It's made out of nickel metal hydrides, because, NiCads. Yeah. So I'll have to see how that all works. But basically, though, I could not find easily ones that like had a tab. So the ones that are whatever you call them, the standard style. I mean, they're quadruple A. So, but I got them in like I got a little very thin wall brass tube that goes right around in Amazon. I had to put some Teflon tape because the sides of the negatives, have a little exposure. So, sure. And I kind of reached something up. So it should work with that. We'll see. I know that nickel metal hydrides have a little bit different cycle, so they can potentially wear out sooner, I guess, if they're charged. But
the good thing is you can get a charge adapter, so you can use a LiPo and replacement for it. They sell those on
well, for the Zoom battery, it's like it's like it's like 6 quadruple A's under the keyboard.
Oh, yeah. That I would just stick with nickel.
Yeah, that's like that.
Yep, that's what I would do.
I tried, and it was just going all over the place.
Spacebar is always going to be the...
Yeah. So one of my issues, the one that I just got, the motherboard has been a little bit flaky and doesn't always boot off with SCSI, and I don't know what the issue is with that. But the other one is perfectly reliable.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Jonathan seems to be too.
But this one, I didn't do as much work on it. It's working, but I can tell that there's still some goo that I need to clean up. Where did I put that?
Oh, you have the original display with the built-in audio and the interface with the built-in sound box.
Yeah, that one is actually the museum's. That's not my cube. I literally just brought the board in today because I didn't feel like carrying around like
Well, it's heavy.
things.
Yeah, and the other thing, and I hurt my back going to mag test with the other monitor.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I didn't end up bringing it. If you wondered why the Next did not have a Next monitor, it's because I went to pick it up. It's still sitting in my dining room because it's freaking heavy and I hurt my back.
Yeah, they're not like
Yeah, I have the exact same as you. I have the Android stuff, but I have the 4K version. It's the only difference. It's basically different sensor, same LCD panel. So the nice thing about it is it has a little bit better contrast, which is why I put it to it.
Yeah, I might do that, but I would put it down.
Yeah.
Well, the chip obviously has that. All your problems. We're sure that you brought.
Okay, this is...
Hey, Alex. Yeah, do you know of anybody who has a way of installing that stuff 1.0 onto like a boost system?
You can always use previous to do it, right?
I guess, I just don't know how to use that. And I don't really emulate systems, so I don't know how to use that.
Oh, you don't emulate?
I know I've never.
You only use that to load your, because I use it to create images. Like when I'm building these,
Alrighty.
use an emulator to build the
Keyboard is
disk
back
and
together, whole machine is back together, and...
You hate yourself.
No, I like the feel of suffering for the machine.
Which is, I agree, as long as it's a reasonable disk. Any machine that doesn't use 3.5
Huh?
HDD, I'm all for it. But if you
That was where the hard drive used to be.
I've had an okay amount of luck on that.
Oh, do you want the GoTech thing?
And then...
Yes, I do want to do that. That's my next project.
Anytime you want.
That's my next project.
Yeah. Let me know if you see anything.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, if you have some DOS discs or...
Yeah, I'll think I'll look for them.
Alright, thank you.
I also brought floppies if you need to make some too.
Um,
And
did you put your key puller back away?
Yeah, it's in top drawer.
Yeah, I really want on that 030.
Alrighty.
that would be really cool.
One sec.
Second or third.
Yeah.
Then you can burn it.
Because I already
It's
have
in with like the pliers and stuff.
So I don't know.
Have you experimented yet with any of the ultra versions of Blue SCSI?
I don't have my glasses.
Yeah, it just came out with that.
You are a big
Both Blue SCSI and Blue SCSI now have ultra, and more to the point SCS.
should be.
Workstation.
Unless I didn't actually put it away, which is also a.
It works great. So I would recommend the few machines that need it.
Supposed to be in this bin.
My might. I mean,
Second drawer, maybe?
No, I wouldn't have put it in it because the second drawer is all
no, is that needs
electronics.
Yeah, a lot of
Oh, there it is, right
Probably
there.
have it over- Right, I just
Right there. I'll be right.
well, it's not even. It's
Yep.
just on the board.
Oh.
It's fixed.
Alright, I just need to pull a few of these keys off.
Alright, got this. There's a slot, it has to slot.
I've ordered the blue SCSI Ultra, I haven't gotten it yet, so I got these blue SCSI ultra wide at Midwest.
Square.
And works great.
Yeah, I don't like
Somewhere in Miami, Javier's vein is doing this and he doesn't know why. Because he's taught me better than this.
Let me go buy or get him some.
Okay, go for it.
This. I'm gonna put the
Zero
next pack together, and then I will be ready for the go test.
Okay, whenever.
Alright, got you drive. I got you
Do you have
drive.
a,
20.
you keep your lipos in a bag?
Me?
I've been meaning
Oh.
to ask you, Ryan. Because I've been thinking about getting one of those fireproof bags for him, and if you had them, I was gonna ask if you liked them.
You mean like dead lipos that I pulled out of stuff, or like
Yeah, what do you do with
I
them?
throw them in a bin?
But you don't have them in a fireproof bag?
No.
I was thinking about
I
it.
really should.
Well, that's what I was looking for. Someone who's actually bought one. I want to see what's a good one.
4
I
megabyte.
have a couple of what I call scary bins in the warehouse, which are iPhones that have swelled up to the point where it's concerning. Because there's over 1,000 iPhones.
Alright, I set the floppy disk type.
Well, luckily there's a firewall between here and there because Tesla used to have all their stupid batteries there.
Yeah.
So there's a firewall.
Type 25.
It
But,
might be worth it to get to set up like a
For
for batteries or something.
fixed disk drives, and I think it was 42.
I don't have anything that's like. Oh wait, yeah.
All those iPhones.
Yeah. I mean, I just started rebuilding with T3.
I have one I'm trying to get rid of.
Home Depot 5-gallon bucket.
I have that old laptop with the spicy pillows. I was cleaning out my tech closet. I'm like, this should probably not be in my house.
Well, that's what that's
So it's in my garage now.
But you can get these are meant to be fire resistant for lipo batteries, and that's
Well, I would it fit the whole laptop because I'm not going and taking the spicy pillow. It's a 2013 MacBook.
Oh, just take it off the bottom off. It's super easy.
Yeah.
I'd say that's easy. Oh yeah. It plugs in. You can just take the bottom off, take the battery out, and
No, 2015 MacBook. It's glued in.
oh, we'll just take the glue off the bottom. Well, I wouldn't use heat directly on it.
No, I'm not going to use heat directly on it. I'm not. I watched a YouTube video where somebody used heat directly on one of those, and all the comments are like, "What are you, stupid?"
Well, if you do it outside, it's really not that dangerous because again, if it catches fire, it's outside. But
Okay, this is this way. Is it? Is it?
exit and save changes. Alright, I should just need one more screw to go into the keyboard.
Yeah, I just pushed my finger.
I did that in the garage door.
Let me just look it up to see where the keys all belong. The screws.
One of them I afforded this special version of vinyl from the UK because
But
Hold this real quick, please. Okay, I got that one. I got the bottom one, I got that one. I'm just trying to see which screws I'm missing now. I don't know if I got the one under counts.
you are my next problem.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a light.
So should I be playing with?
I'm sorry.
Open wounds on your hands and isopropyl alcohol do not mix.
Well, they do.
Yes, but it hurts.
You know what the best is when you eat crab, you get all those little cuts on your hands from breaking shells, and then you wash them.
Yeah, yet another good reason to not eat crab.
What? There is no good reason not to eat it.
I don't do well with my stomach doesn't.
Oh, it does.
Also, I was traumatized by crabs as a child.
Oh, okay. I get it. Well, I was traumatized by watermelon. So.
My uncle took us crabbing on the Chesapeake, and just a little sticky or whatever, because he had crabs. And him and my dad are emptying out the traps, and the crabs got out and started scuttling across the bottom of the boat at us. And then when we got back on land, then he put a bucket of crabs in the back of the cruiser. Because this is the 80s, we were all just riding in the back of the Scout, bouncing around like ping pong balls, because this is the 80s, and that's how you did with your children.
Here's your key puller back that up. Oh, it was a terrible.
I would not sit in the back with crabs. I flat refuse to sit in the back of the truck with crabs.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you.
All the tools back.
Drive back. You stay. In the keyboard suit. Stay where I put you.
Exit to enter diagnostics. And the badge I'm going to keep off because I'll clean that. Enter. And I should just be able to. So.
You gotta dry, clean the head. You gotta latch.
So I can.
Let's get this settled back in here. Let's get
So close that.
This is your donor machine over. Donor machine. Try to keep all the stuff with a donor machine. You might as well just.
And it folds itself back in.
This one. Nope, these are the crappy ones. The peg, yeah, you see the difference between the peg.
Not sure if you can see it or not, but it doesn't do the doesn't refresh properly, but it is a very gorgeous has a very gorgeous gas plasma display.
Yeah, that's what I made sure I have Alps for my GS. Yeah, no.
A lot of people.
I'm just waiting on some MS-DOS floppy disks.
No,
won't let me start.
Sure, like,
I'm just waiting on some MS-DOS floppy disks, and then I'll be installing MS-DOS. So I will get back to you guys when that happens. Alright, so it is now February 11th, and I sort of just want to talk a little bit about what happened between the workshop on the 8th and pretty much now. So after installing everything and putting everything back together, making sure it passed the smoke test, first thing I wanted to do was install a fresh copy of MS-DOS onto the machine, onto the CF card.
but every time DOS ended up loading, it would keep saying that there was no fixed disk, no hard drive installed in the machine, which I knew was very much wrong because, you know, I had the adapter installed and the cable connected and everything, and I had the drive type set up, you know, as instructed on the restoration guide. I ended up spending about another 2 hours at the museum trying to figure this whole mess out. At first it worked when I changed the drive type to something much smaller. And that was after we spent an hour flipping the IDE cables because there's no keying on the cable that is inside the Compaq Portable III. And then just to test it out, I switched back to the original Type 42 drive, which is the closest setting in the Compaq BIOS to the 512 megabyte CF card, and it started recognizing that. So it just wasn't working, and then it was. The only conclusion we really came to, Alex and I, was that the cable is probably, if it isn't cut or frayed somewhere, it's pinched. It's definitely pinched somewhere. But some moving the cable around, and I did get it to form a solid connection. So, with that said, it booted. And I was able to install MS-DOS on the 512 megabyte compact flash card that is in there. And I actually have one in my desk drawer. It's literally just like a... It's literally just a Cisco card, industrial CF card out of a... Cisco router or switch. Nice thing about Compaq Flash in particular is that it is pretty much an extension of the IDE standard, so all the adapters that are out there are passive. There's no need for conversion technology and chips that could, you know, blow or fail or not be configured correctly to convert from IDE to Compaq Flash, which is really nice. So I switched back to the Type 42 because I wanted to take full advantage of the CF card, and then I started getting this error, a disk error. It would let me boot into DOS despite the disk error, but this error would still pop up every time that I turned the machine on. And I realized it was because Type 42 in the Compaq BIOS is actually larger than the real storage size of the CF card. So the Compaq thought it was a larger disk than it actually was by like a few megabytes. And I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, just the OCD in me, if you will. I wanted to go back and not have it throw this error every time I wanted to turn it on. So I found another guide online, and what they ended up suggesting was setting the drive type to something of a lower capacity. I think, I'd like to say drive type 32 or 34. Whatever it was approximately 300 megabytes in size. Now the problem with that is that, you know, now that you're telling the computer that the drive size is smaller than the physical device that's installed, you can't take full advantage of that drive space, which is another thing I wanted to avoid. And that's when I discovered, through this guide, the on-track disk manager, which seems to have been designed specifically for these earlier PCs and PC clones that had, you know, basically all the disks they could recognize sort of built into the BIOS. And what it does is it overwrites, I believe, the master boot record of the CF card of the hard drive or whatever you installed in the machine, so that it takes full advantage of the actual real storage space on the device. So the Compaq Portable BIOS still sees it as a 300 megabyte hard drive, but OnTrack was able to recognize it right off the bat as a Cisco industrial CF card. And not only that, it was able to recognize the real size and then rewrite the MBR to accommodate all of the space, meaning that when I went back and reinstalled MS-DOS from the floppy disks, I was able to take full advantage of the 512 megabytes on that card without any issues. Like, it doesn't even appear on the drive itself. It's no extra files that get installed. It literally just, all it does is writes the MBR. So with that said, my CF card now has the ability, it now takes full advantage, or the Portable 3 now takes full advantage of the 512 megabytes on the CF card without throwing up any errors. So I got that working, which I'm really glad. And that just sort of provides the most period-accurate experience in the sense that no errors were getting thrown up when the system boots. From there, I did replace the bracket that had, the 3D printed bracket that had broken on the way to the museum with another one. I used 100% infill. I just figured might as well just go overkill just to get it to work, to stay together. And installed it properly. Instead of with double-sided mounting tape, I installed it with some screws, nuts, and washers from my local Ace Hardware. I mean, it's not going anywhere. It is pretty much fully mounted into the hard drive caddy, which is really nice because it sits flush with the like the trim piece that goes over top the floppy drive and the hard drive. I did another smoke test last night, just making sure everything was still working, and it did boot into MS-DOS. Loaded everything properly. So we do have the machine running, which is pretty much all I could ask for, and to have it running in really good shape without a crumbling keyboard cable, without a clock battery that would, that was dead and wouldn't store any settings. And we actually also found out during the restoration that the original hard drive was fully operational. It had not yet failed. Somebody definitely wiped it, but the Compaq Portable III's BIOS and MS-DOS both recognized it as a valid hard drive, which was incredible. So, with that said, I will add a clip after this sort of recording of the system booting up, if I can get the shutter speed and everything to work, because this does have one of those things where if I don't match it with the shutter speed, it will give somebody a seizure. Just to show everybody that it is booting into MS-DOS and that it is recognizing the full 512 megabytes of storage on the CF card. Room/workshop to do a power on test and just show that the full 512 megabytes on the CF card is being recognized. There's really not much I can do in terms of adjusting the shutter speed. I am currently using my DJI Osmo 8, and they haven't released an update that gives the Pixel 10 Pro full hardware support, so I'm sort of limited as to which cameras I can use and some of the extra settings. With that said, though, I am using it because I do have the DJI wireless mic on right now. So, with that said, I am going to reach around and turn the machine on, and oh, okay, so it's actually going to refresh pretty darn well. Let me turn the fill light on, see if that'll give me okay, that is too much glare. So let me lower the screen like this, and you can actually see that it has loaded MS-DOS. Nope, that is the setting for the light. You can actually see, if I pan up a bit, that it has loaded MS-DOS. You'd also probably notice the keyboard cable is in much better shape than it was at the beginning of the restoration. That was obviously a part of why I was there at the museum. But just to show everybody that this is using the full 512 megabytes, I'm going to bring the keyboard here, I'm going to type in dir,
gonna take a second to read everything. And as you can see right there at the bottom, sorry, I'm trying to adjust this, that 504 million bytes free, that is pretty much the 512 megabytes for, on the CF card. So, yeah, pretty much this machine is working just as well as it would, back when it rolled off the assembly line and was, yeah, it's basically working in out-of-box condition, which is absolutely incredible for a machine that is coming up on 39 years old. So I'm really, really proud of myself for getting this thing to work, and I'm really grateful for all the help that I received at Sunday's workshop from Ryan and Alex. Without the two of them, I doubt this machine would be in the shape that it is in. So be on the lookout for a future video where I will sort of be discussing, sort of more going into the specifics of the machine itself, the history behind the machine, talking about, you know, what it ran back then, what you would have done with it, and then talking about what you can really do with it nowadays in 2026. So, again, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all when I upload my next video, which could be anywhere from a few months to next year. Thank you.